everybody. Yeah, thank you very much, Butch. Very good. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I tell you what. This is going very well, guys. I'm very proud of you. I was going to talk about the PD of the Month Club. Do you remember those days? We had a PD like every day. Do you remember? It seemed like every month we'd have a new PD. And so what would happen is the PDs would come to Mark and Paul, and they'd say, well, you know, we want you to do things our way. They'd say, no, wait a minute. We've been doing this for 25 years. We know what we're doing. We know how to do this. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But that's not what the PDs heard. Andy West can tell you that. Here's what the PD heard. It's broke, so don't fix it. Am I right? Right? Especially with the equipment, right? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, we're going to talk about PDs now. Because we've got an old PD, Pat Metzger. You remember Pat? Now, he's out of state. He couldn't make it, but we have talked to him via video and also audio. So we're going to run that audio clip from Pat Metzger.
Wow, Mark and Paul, the Breakfast Flakes. Hey, 25 years, congratulations. That's quite an accomplishment. And I wish I could be there to help you guys celebrate tonight, but I kind of had some more important things to do tonight, like picking up all the dog crap in my backyard. But hey, 25 years, you guys should be proud. You guys have outlasted a number of general managers, at least a dozen program directors at Cat Country. And I guess the question I have is, who will you guys have fired next? Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's hard for me to believe that I've known you guys for that long, although now it's kind of like you're my crazy third cousin that I don't keep in touch with anymore. You know, I met Paul first, I think it was 1982 at the Yellowstone School of Broadcasting. He was an interesting mix, a dryland farmer that wanted to be a disc jockey, and I don't know if he does it much anymore, but for a long time, Paul used to threaten that he was going to quit the radio business and concentrate on farming full-time. How's that working out for you, Paul? I'm sure that'll happen as soon as you know how to control the weather. And Mark Wilson, I knew Mark before he was even a Breakfast Flake. He used to do the midday show. This one day, he went through a coworker's lunch live on the air and described what was in it. It was pretty funny, but now it's just kind of sad. Mark looks like he steals people's lunch and eats it. Mark, I'm not saying that you put on a few pounds over the years, but hey, would it kill you to mix in a salad and some non-alcoholic beverages every once in a while? Mark and I used to hang out a lot in our younger days, and we used to frequent this bar called T-Birds. I don't think it's around anymore, but this one night, me and Mark, I guess I better not share that story, but there was this one time after a donkey basketball game up in Red Lodge where I better not share that story either, but there was that time on the Cat Country Basketball All-Stars. I'm not saying that Paul and Mark were ball hogs, but you know, everybody kind of referred to them as the black holes because once the ball went in, it never came out. You guys know I'm just kidding you. The time I worked with Paul and Mark were fun times. So anyways, congrats Mark and Paul on 25 years as the Breakfast Flakes. I know we don't keep in touch like we used to, and I just want to say, let's just keep it that way, okay?